The Defenders is the new Marvel MCU Netflix show. This show takes all four of the characters established in previous Netflix MCU shows, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones, and they collaborate to save the city of New York together from the Hand. So, I binge watched this thing in it only took me probably 6.5 to 7 hours to finish the whole thing, because it's only 8 episodes long, and I finished it within the first 36 hours of its release, so I was really quick on finishing this season. But yeah, so as far as my thoughts go on this show, I'm really digging it so far. The Defenders is probably Marvel's best Netflix show since Jessica Jones season 1, probably, at least for me. Because I wasn't enormous on Iron Fist or Luke Cage or Daredevil season 2. I like all three of them, but I'm not huge on them. So going into this, I wasn't quite sure where this would land, but I actually really enjoyed this show. It has some episodes that drag. There are some scenes with the Hand that could be cut down, and some that were a little dull. Some of the lighting and some of the action sequences isn't great. It's a little too dark. It has its problems. Some of the writing could be a little tighter. Danny Rand he repeats himself a lot, which gets a little annoying. But as a whole, I really dug this show. It's not perfect, it's not amazing, but it is a great addition to the MCU. And I love seeing these characters come together because it's not your generic team up show. They don't just come together. They're not just like, well, guess we have to come together and be friends. It feels like four broken people get together and they don't want to really work together, but they kind of have to. They're kind of forced to, and along the way they do have a friendship that grows between them. But they are still broken people. It's not really a normal friendship like you see in, let's say, the Avengers. There is some good comedy made out of this, but yeah, it's pretty dark in its subject matter still. It has some lighthearted comedy in it, as I said, and the comedy really works. With these people coming together. It's fun. It has a lot of fun comedy. And it is fun even though it's pretty dark still, I will say. It's still got that hard R quality to it that I love seeing in the MCU. If we're not going to get in the movies, we'll get it here, and it feels really natural. It feels really natural to their characters. It really works. And the characters, they're just a lot of fun, man. I love these characters. I love Luke Cage. I love Jessica Jones. I love Daredevil. Not enormous on Danny Rand. I like Iron Fist as a character as a whole, and he works a little better here than he did in his own show, I think. But he's still got some. There's still some problems with the writing. I actually think Finn Jones is really good, but some of the writing for his character isn't great, and that's the biggest problem I think with Danny Rand. But as a whole, this is a very fun show. The action sequences, for the most part, are fantastic. There's one in the final episode of the season, not going to spoil anything, but the camera's kind of slowly panning around and all this awesome fighting is just going on everywhere. The choreography is really good. The story is very intriguing. There's a fun mystery set up in the season. It's fun to see some characters return from past seasons. Sigourney Weaver is a really good addition to the show. She added a good bit to it, even though some of the scenes with her in the Hand were a tad dull, or just could have been shortened down. Because I did just want to get back to our normal main characters. But she's really good in the show, and I like seeing the Five Fingers of the Hand. As I said, some of the scenes with them could have been shortened a little bit. Some of it drags out a little, but they were cool. I liked where they went. I liked their character motivation. So, well, I shouldn't say I liked their character motivation. I understood their character motivation, and that's why I like the Hand more than I do some other Marvel villains. But no, they're pretty good. Everything in this show is pretty tight. I think this is a really solid, great first season of the show. Could have been better, I guess, but it could have been so much worse. This is don't get me wrong. I'm coming off as liking this less than I did. I really dug this show. I wouldn't have binge watched in one day if I didn't. This is a great first season, I think, as a whole. Even though it has a lot of flaws, not a lot of flaws, but it has flaws for sure. I'm gonna give Defenders season 1 a B+. yeah, so that's my review for The Defender Season 1. It's a fun show. I'm excited to see where they go from here with Daredevil Season 3, Jessica Jones Season 2, and so on and so forth. The Punisher, we're getting the Punisher now. But yeah, so that's my review for Defender Season 1. Look for a review for Logan Lucky, maybe. I hope I get to see that tomorrow. But yeah, so peace.